You found it. Your home for the best content on your favorite team, the Fighting Tigers of LSU. Do us a favor. Subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments below. Be sure, smash that like button. All right, Ed Orgeron. It is Tuesday. Ed Orgeron had his weekly visit on Off the Bench. And I guess of most note is he gave a little update on the running backs and little bit of a bummer with this news about Ty Davis-Price.
They're looking good. Armani and Corey is everything we thought about. And, they get a lot of first-team reps. Ty Davis is out a little bit for just a regular camp injury.
So, regular camp injury, I really hope that that's not a soft tissue thing, man. I'm not going to speculate because I don't know. I haven't asked, and I really don't know. But the thing that you do know about those soft tissue injuries is that they linger, and I'm sincerely hopeful that that's not what this is with Ty Davis-Price. But so much of the conversation here in fall camp has been about, especially on the offensive side, has been about the running backs, and with good reason. You know, we've talked about it a good bit where if you want to recreate 2019, you've got to recreate the Clyde role, and neither of the guys so far have proven they can be that guy. But in fairness, going into 2019, nobody had Clyde Edwards-Helaire penciled in as a guy that was going to be first-team All-SEC, rushing for 1,300 yards, catching nearly 60 passes, and becoming a first-round draft pick. But that's exactly what played out in that offense because he was perfectly suited for it. And when you look at these running backs, I kind of went and did a little deep dive into all of the guys that are on campus right now. You know, Emery and TDP obviously both came in 2019, so they played 2 seasons. Ty Davis-Price has played in 23 games. That's 4 more than John Emery, who's played in 19. But statistically, they're almost what and what. Now, Ty Davis-Price has had 50 more rushing attempts than Emery. 168 to 114, so about 50 more attempts. As a yards per carry average, Ty Davis-Price for his career, 4.5 yards a carry. Emery, 4.9 yards per carry. So they've basically been what and what, although stylistically they're so different. Ty Davis-Price is a one-cut, get-upfield, straight-line runner. John Emery is a spin move, joystick, make-you-miss type guy, get out in space. They're different, but their results have basically been the same, proving there's multiple ways to skin a cat. And then you've got the 2 freshmen coming in who could not be physically and stylistically more different, almost like Ty Davis-Price and John Emery. Corey Kiner, Mr. Football in Ohio, is 5'10", 213. Short, not too short, but compact, powerful runner. Whereas Armani Goodwin is 5'9", 185. He's your scat back. I mean, it is like comparing Ty Davis-Price and John Emery. You've got your power guy, and you've got your get in space, make you miss guy. Both are explosive, though, in their own separate kind of way. And I don't want to completely disregard Josh Williams because Josh Williams, look, I mean, he did start the last game of the season last year, and he did play some a year ago. But, and I don't mean any disrespect to him, but it's really hard for me to justify having 4 scholarship running backs on your roster and not allowing them the opportunity to play ahead of the walk-on. And it looks, if Josh Williams is the best guy, then play him. I just have a hard time believing you're going to get to that point where that's the guy who's going to deserve the reps over the other 4. We always have this question, would you prefer the running back by committee or would you prefer to have the one guy that explodes? Most people would say you'd rather running back by committee because it's fresh legs, etc. I don't prefer that. I prefer what we saw in 2015 where Leonard Fournette was a one-man wrecking crew. I prefer what we saw in 2019 where Clyde Edwards-Helaire became all-conference and a first-round draft pick, where he had 1,300 yards rushing and 50 receptions and 4 touchdowns against Bama and did everything. That's what I'm sure they're hoping will emerge. The key is identifying which guy can be that. And for me, as we've talked about, I think that's John Emery, because I think John Emery, if he can prove he can catch the ball out of the backfield, is the guy who can fill the Clyde role. He can run the ball between the tackles. He has home run potential, but he can also get out in space and make you miss. I don't know if Ty Davis-Price has that element to his game. I'm not saying he doesn't have a role. But if you want maybe a better comparison, this is not a college comparison, but this is something football fans here may recognize. Think 2009 Saints. If you can remember that team where you had Reggie Bush and you had Pierre Thomas, but Reggie was the game breaker. Reggie was the guy that you wanted to throw the ball to get him in space. You could run it between the tackles or get to the edge to stretch the field. But in the fourth quarter, who did they bring in? Mike Bell. Mike Bell was the closer. He was the fresh legs, the tough runner between the tackles that just punished the defense late. Like, I think that could be Ty Davis-Price in this offense. The punisher who comes in late in drives or late in the game to finish it if Emery can emerge into that role. That's assuming Ty Davis-Price is healthy, and that's assuming John Emery can do the things that I think they're hoping he can do this year. Or is it one of these freshmen? And we don't have that answer yet, but we're going to get it and need to get it relatively soon. So here's hoping Ty Davis-Price is healthy. Here's hoping that the injury is nothing serious, that he's just going to be out for a few days. But that's as big a question mark as any on the offensive side of the ball. We've talked a lot about defense and improving from last year, but I think we all agree that the defense has talent. They've got enough talent to be markedly better than they were last year, which was terrible and shouldn't be difficult to be much better. But offensively, if you really want to recreate 2019, you've got to recreate Clyde. And I still think that that John Emery is the best candidate to be that guy. Now, it remains to be seen if he'll take advantage of it. And with Ty Davis-Price missing a few days, this could be the opportunity for Emery to grab hold of it. We'll see if he can. Hey, thanks so much for watching. Please leave your comments. I love to interact. And be sure to hit the red subscribe button below.